Today we're going to River Ranch Long Canyon tract phase 1, lot 1, actually just lot 1. It's 35 acres. I believe there's going to be power very close or going right by it. Should have good views of Fisher's Peak. We're coming out of Trinidad, Colorado right now. I want to show you the drive to it. It's a real easy drive coming off of Highway 12. We're on Highway 12 going west. We're going to go right back. We're going to go by the entrance of Trinidad Lake State Park and the back entrance too, which is only a couple minutes from the property itself. So like I say, it's real convenient, real easy to get to, and it's a nice place to be able to just jump out and run over to Trinidad Lake State Park if you want to, or get into Trinidad real easy. So we're going to go about 6.5 miles, and then we'll have about another half mile, a little bit more to go. We're going to go 6.5 miles up here and take a left at the bridge, and then go about another half mile to a mile to the property itself, where I'm going to video it and drive into it, video it, and then fly a drone over it so you can see what that's like. So we're coming up to, there's a left right there. You go across the dam of Trinidad Lake, and you can see Fisher's Peak when I'm driving. Yeah, and there's the lake. And the land's basically right back over there on that side. So we're going to keep going until we take a left on the bridge. Okay, we're coming down what we call Coatdale Hill. And right here at the bottom, if you take a left, you're going into the back entrance of the Trinidad Lake State Park. And on the right, this was an old coking community that would send steel up to, coke up to Pueblo, Colorado, to make steel for World War I and World War II. So you take a left there and you go to the back of the lake. Now we just have about another mile, maybe a little bit more, to take a left-hand turn across the big cement bridge that goes across the Purgatory River. Yeah, so you're close to that too. You can go down and you could fish along, as long as you stay along the riverbank. And what else? Oh, in the mountains that are further up this road to the west are about 25 minutes away, maybe 30 minutes driving up in there. You get to the mountain lakes and the big public lands, and then there's wildlife areas that are dotted throughout the county that you could go to as well. Okay, we take a left, and also up this road is another portion of the Longs Canyon, or the Trinidad Lake State Park, that you can get to going further past this property we're going to. So you're surrounded by public land. The Purgatory flowing a little slow with the snow and ice up on the mountains. Yeah, what's back in here is Longs Canyon Wildlife Area. You have good views. Fisher's Peak, that's the mountain right there. It's 10,000 feet, and it sits over the top of Trinidad. I-25 is right there, going north and south. North, you go up to Pueblo, Colorado Springs, Denver. Pueblo is about an hour from here. Colorado Springs, hour and a half, and Denver, 2 hours, 45 minutes. Or you could take a right on I-25, go down into Mexico, and head to Santa Fe and Albuquerque in about 3 hours. Taos ski area isn't very far. Monarch ski area isn't very far from here. So there's things you can do in different states from this location. We're going to come around this corner, and we're going to come to the first part of the property. You see the road's nice. We have power coming along the road. Property's right on the other side of that hill. This is the valley. You can see the dam from Trinidad Lake here too. Can't see the lake down here, but like I say, we're towards the back of it. As soon as we come around this corner on the right hand side is where the property is going to begin. You can see that in the topo and the aerials. And you have power going along the bottom part of the property here, so that's a plus. So, yeah, starting right here, the property's on the right hand side. It's going to go up the hill over here. And you can look at the topo map. It's not real steep country. It's going to have a lot of ponderosa, pinyon and juniper pines on it. And I saw an old road that drives up through it right there. I think is where it starts. But I'm going to try to find it and then go up. Okay, now we're on the what would be the southeastern corner along the road. Basically, as far as you can see, it would be you get up to where we came in at. As far as you can see, you'd get up to where we came in at, and that'd be the northeast corner of the property. So we're gonna have to go up this hill, and like I say, I just point out that's that old road that goes up in there, so it'd have to be fixed up on the bottom portion. It's nice that you have these this valley bottom down here, because you could drill a water well down in here and probably get some good water without a lot of expense, and then you'll run your line up the hill on the road that you improve. Okay, we're going to start hiking up the hill because I try to make it up. Hopefully I didn't bust anything. Once you get past this, I bet you can drive the thing up there. But anyway, we came in, this is north. Highway 12 is right out here. The Trinidad Lake's over here. Wildlife area is back over in here. It doesn't border wildlife area, but further up this road you can get to it. So we came in here, came down here, turned around and came back. And now, I don't know if you can see on the aerial, right here, and you can see this old road line that goes like this through here. And when I was looking at it, this is going to be the highest point on the property, and then it drops off into a canyon down here in the back. We have this big grassy meadow. Probably be nice for some animals and stuff down there. It's so isolated. Looks like there's an old camper or a truck or something sitting right there. So we're going to walk this road, come up to here, and I'll come over to the edge to show this canyon, and then I'll come back and fly the drone over the property. That's about it. Oh, I guess I could show you the topo. Yeah, so we're going to be going up basically through here and then coming to this big flat spot. That's where that camper's at. Then I'll come to the edge right here, this hard line edge. There'll be a rock ledge, and it goes down in this big valley. The land's really gentle. The topo lines are spread way apart, so it's pretty neat back in there. Probably pretty easy to keep on with a road and just extend it down in there, and you have road. Yeah, this didn't work. A coal bed layer underneath there. Just a little bit of dirt and you could get right here. So we're basically starting in the center of the land here. The land goes up that hill on that side. About the northwest line is gonna be running this way, or the east-west line is gonna be running like this, and it's towards the top of that hill. And then the southern line, oh, it's probably good 250 feet that way on the top of that hill over there, or just on the other side of it. So this is what the valley looks like when you first come up. This is the one we drove in. There's where we come from. Haven't gone very far yet. And it takes off and goes up this little hill. We just came out that little turn I showed you up the hill. See Fisher's Peak, and when you're standing here, it looks like it's about like this. The pictures doesn't show it real well. About that big. So we're gonna keep heading up to the top, that flat spot I was showing you in the beginning. The northern boundary line runs right along the upper edge of that hill over there. And on the aerial map, there's north again. I can see Trinidad Lake from right here. I'll show you that, but we're about right here. We came around this little curve, came up the hill, we're right here. We're going to here, to that flat top. I can see Trinidad Lake down there, so we just come a little bit further up the hill, and it's an old pickup with a camper on the back of it. And everywhere I'm walking, it's like there's an animal highway. This area, Longs Canyon, see Ted Turner's ranch borders over there, New Mexico. I sold a 2,500 acre ranch back up in this canyon once, and they get some big elk out of here. Imagine this one's gonna be really good, because you off the back side, you got that your own private meadow back there. So this is getting on top of the big flat spot you see in the topo I showed you, and you're gonna have Sangre de Cristo views to the west. Kind of hard to see through the trees, but we'll walk over there. Somebody started camouflaging it. I don't think it's moving. Yeah, okay. Camper's nice being here. Yeah, great views of Fisher's Peak, Trinidad Lake, going to the dam. And there's the West Spanish Peak. And you see the whole Sangre range from back there. I'll walk over the edge and see if I can get them better, but they look about this big when you're here. And then the lake. I don't know many properties that have all these views. Fisher's Peak. It's pretty. Like I say, and this big bench keeps going that direction. I'm gonna walk back here next and take a look over that valley, and then head back down and fly the drone over the property. Really neat property with power down there, close to town, close to all this stuff, quiet. And you improve that road, it's already knocked in, just have somebody come in and rough it in again, and you're good to go. Come up in here, you're gonna be very private. This is looking to the south. Fisher's Peak is east, and the Sangres are west. So I walk this knob a little bit further. Yeah, I can see the lake all the way down there. Very neat. Yeah. You got plenty of room up here on top. Easy ground to work with. And now I'm getting some big views of Sangres. Yeah, all of them. They look like, again, about like that. And the West Spanish Peak and East Spanish Peak. Well, okay, we're standing on the edge that leads down to that grass valley below. I'm not gonna walk down in there. Yeah, maybe I will. It's not that steep, as you can see. Be easy once you get your road in up to here, and then push your road down to this next valley down here. Like I say, there are deer and elk galore in this area. This would be really nice. It's a good shot of both the peaks. This spot here, I can see down there from here. Looks like it might be able to here. Well, you really can see all the Sangres. Like I say, and the lake, and Fisher's Peak. It's pretty something. You can kind of see down there. There you go. And it's winter, or it's late fall, or early fall. It's almost, Thanksgiving is tomorrow, so. And the property boundary goes up on the other side of that hill over there. So basically the western boundary line runs right along the top of that hill on that side. So you've got all this nice valley. Sure get views of that lake. I had it zoomed in a little bit. Sorry about that. You can probably see better now. Just hiking down. You got some few ponderosa pines in here too. Big old pinions. Get a lot of good pinion nuts from these. They sell them for like $15, $18 a pound when they're in season. It's nice down through here. And that ridge up there is basically the northern boundary line that runs east, from east to west, or vice versa. That's where we come from. A lot of animal tracks. This little ravine's gonna take us right down to where I parked my truck. Yeah, I brought that ravine. I came down from the top. There's the road we walked up. We're almost to the bottom now. That's where we come from, way up there on that top part. Land still over there. There's that ravine. I could have kept walking it, but I'm just walking the road we came up. Here's that first little plateau. Like I say, it's really quiet in here. And it's nice and close to town, but real private, and it's gonna have a lot of wildlife on it. I'm gonna go fly the drone.